A lot to cover today after a busy week at Marshall. Multiple teams competing in section playoffs and moving on to state, along with the exciting Winter Frolic Week. All that and more coming up on Hilltopper Headlines. Stay tuned. Hello Marshall fans, I'm your host Andrew Colbard. After Winter Frolic Week consumed much of the attention of students, extracurriculars certainly kept fans on their toes with many big matchups happening over the week. The girls hockey program won its first ever playoff game in round 1 versus Evelyn Gilbert back on Thursday. Fortunately, round 2 brought some different results after the girls suffered a season-ending loss to Hibbing Chisholm in a 4-1 final. Hats off to Sean Story and his team on such a remarkable and historic season as its first in the MSHL. In other action, boys basketball got the experience of a lifetime over the weekend when they played Pine City at the Target Center. The Toppers would go on to lose the game 65-54, but still an incredible opportunity to play at that venue and certainly great memories for all involved. On the girls' side of the court, a 71-42 win versus Carleton on Tuesday gives them a strong start in gaining momentum before playoffs with only 5 games remaining in the season. In alpine ski news, sophomore Will Hansen competed yesterday in the slalom championships held at Giants Ridge Ski Resort. Hansen finished the course in a time of 1 minute, 24.95 seconds. Congratulations to Will on a tremendous season and the state participation. The Dancing Divas of Marshall are on their way back to state after qualifying in the jazz competition at the 4 Single A section tournament on Saturday, receiving a score of 445 out of 700 points available. The defending state champs are on their way back for the 14th consecutive year. Pretty remarkable considering that the program started in the year 2000. With 13 team members ranging from grades 7th to 12th, the group has a busy practice schedule from 3:30 to 6 on the weekdays, proving why they are always so successful. 2 of the team members, sophomores Jensen Spry and Emily Geisler, had time to talk about the upcoming competition. Check it out.
Most of our competitions are overnighters, so we leave the day before, we spend the night in a hotel, and then in the morning we get to the competition, and the first thing we usually do is our hair and makeup, and then each competition has something called marking time, which is basically a chance for you to go into the gym that you're going to perform in, and you are able to run your dance once for 5 minutes, so you get used to it. And then after marking time, we usually have time for ourselves where we can practice anything that we need to work on, that kind of stuff. And then it's time to perform.
Well, for me, every competition is really nerve-wracking, but since this is the biggest competition of the whole year, I mean, it's going to be nerve-wracking, but I don't know, I'm really confident with our team this year, so I think we can do well.
And it's also a very different team from last year. We have a lot of new girls. Some of us have never been to state before, so it'll be a new experience for everyone.
What are you most looking forward to at state and the chance of getting to perform at the Target Center?
I'm really looking forward to have another chance to dance with the team that we have this year because not a lot of teams get this opportunity to be able to dance at state, and it's just really a good feeling. Basically, we don't really think about what's happening. We just think about being in practice, and our coach is always telling us critiques like point your feet and straighten your legs and everything, and you just, while you're dancing, you're thinking about all of that, so you don't really get a chance to think about, oh my gosh, there's so many people here. So yeah.
Well, thank you for coming in. Good luck at state, and we'll make sure to keep up on the scores.
Thank you.
State will take place at the Target Center tomorrow with competition starting at 11:30 a.m. Good luck to all those performing. The boys hockey team finished up their regular season with a 2-0 victory over Duluth-Denfeld. It is still too early to tell who the Hilltoppers will be matched up with in the first round of sections, since some teams have a few games to finish up in the regular season. A big win over rival Duluth East earlier in the year could play a big factor in pushing the boys up in the seedings. The reliable source of mnscores.net predicts the Toppers as a 6th seed in Section 7AA, which could easily change depending on results from other teams. Standout senior defenseman Lane Krenzen leads the team with 34 points, while Troy Schold, Levi Stauber, and Peter Lenz are all tied with 22 points. Senior Mikhail Goods has posted a .889 save percentage throughout the season. Be sure to check out Marshall's Facebook and Twitter page for more information regarding the seedings and schedules for the playoffs. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, both boys and girls basketball play Friday night. The boys are home versus Proctor, while the girls will travel to Ogilvie. And with just a few meets left in the swim season, they are in action Saturday at Mesabi East. Be sure to stay updated with all results regarding the Hilltoppers through Marshall's social media page. Thank you for watching this week's episode, and to wrap up, we'll leave you with some footage from this week's Winter Frolic. Have a good day, everyone, and go Toppers!